So, we're here at the Taco Lot at Hintonburg in Ottawa, and my name is Sandra Ridley, and I'm going to do the reading part. And I'm going to read from Post Apothecary, which came out with Peddler Press last year. Apothecary.
Yeah, I'll talk to Dave tonight about
Paraffin and palm spilled salt. A bitter of angelica and artichoke with carbolic strengthens and pacifies her body.
Yeah.
Or sixpence spent brings up a black sweat and blister pops by tonic and suction cups. She's not bilious, but swollen lymphatic, cracked rib cage filled with paraffin and palm spilled salt. She's undressed and under wraps. Oh, spirewort. Oh, collywobbles. A rapscallion pins her down.
The following weekend is the Toronto Travel.
Posset of foxglove. Red stripes and white. Buckle strapped to his humbling chair, hoodwinked and gooseflesh bristling. Her eyes twitch a dream of the tree killer, torn holes and poison poured to the roots for a view, trees dying where they grow, moon slits slipping in and slipping out of gaunt pine, star whorl, mane whip, her petticoat in a midden heap, foxglove sleep on a merry-go-round behind barbed fences and ivied walls. Decoction of sassafras. Throat seized with strychnine and hot sassafras. Powdered seeds of his humbug tree. Not bear paws hobbled after a coon mask dance. Not bear meat as bear bait. But rouge spots rubbed into her cheeks by a charlatan panderer. Thin man with a broken accordion tips his top hat toward her and bows. Tincture of mandrake. Black bile and melancholy before a sponge soaked with mandrake, or hemlock held over a mouth and nose. Twilight loosens her body, barbiturate release. Before Sir Letty and Beanie and the dog catcher's truck, a dog roped and current through a frantic heart and sectioned brain. Trust in me. Paste of bear paw.
Christopher!
Deer throat. Foxclaw, bear paw, sparrow skull held between fingertips, sun-bleached cleft of a white-throated scapula. How human this. Held. Tender lips split, blood drips, cracked sternum and foxclaw, bear paw, deer throat, sun-bleached cleft of a white-throated scapula, sparrow skull held between fingertips. And the last one is called Phial of Morphine. He seems nice. No, not nice. Kind. No, not kind. Humble. No, not humble. Meek. No, not meek. Quiet. No, not quiet. Reserved. No, not reserved. Taken aback. No, not taken aback. Angry. Yes, he seems angry. He prefers a short skirt against bare leg, a rabbit in her lap, a tattoo above her right knee. Faith in morphine, not God, a long list of lovers, delirious injections, a sequence of broken glass, car crashes, the air in her room, stale smoke. Yes, it was such a nice day. She was right to be wary. And that's all I've got. And we're 20 minutes off of the church bells going, so sorry about that. So the assignment is to write a poem based on the Fibonacci number sequence, which in nature looks something like this. It's very ubiquitous, it's everywhere in nature, and you can find the number as it unfolds in ferns, shells, fruit, all sorts of wonderful and beautiful things. So your poem will look something like this, except maybe most of you won't want to write a poem that goes in a spiral shape. So your poem may look like this. And so the Fibonacci sequence is a series of numbers which starts 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13. So you're going to make a poem that goes using those numbers, and you can either use syllable or word count and make 2 stanzas. Or you can do it slightly different, where you use the same set of numbers, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, and connect them differently. But basically what you're looking for is that your line length is going to equal your word count or your syllables. And that's it, except if you want bonus marks. And so the bonus marks would be to use a term that you're not familiar with within your poem. And what you would do is go to a reference book or a dictionary and find a word that you don't know, and then look into its origin and its history, and then use that within your poem. And then if you want extra bonus marks, you'll have to look up what a kenning is and try to use 1 kenning in every stanza that you use within your poem. So there you go, Fibonacci sequence poem. So the book I would like to recommend is Dennis Lee's Yes No. And part of the reason why I would like to recommend this book is because he seems to create a whole new language with the words that he uses, and he's got a real influence of the sound upon him, which is quite lovely, and he's very inventive, and yet he still grounds everything, and in a way this book is it's a message for saving the planet in a way, and I think he does it in a really joyous and playful way. The last bit of advice, if I were to give advice, is to read as much as you can, as much as possible, everything that you love and everything that you loathe, because you can probably learn from both. And that's all I've got to say. Thanks.